I'd just like to thank everybody for coming. Quick meeting, that's all I have.
Bob? Thank you everybody for showing up. Appreciate it. What time is it? Thank you. Nate?
Yes, thanks again also for those who came tonight. It's a very short meeting. I wanted to say something though. As you meet people and talk to people around the community area, we need to encourage our younger people to get involved with our town in volunteering and involvement with government. So please talk to people and let's try to encourage more involvement by our younger part of our community. Thank you.
Okay. Vice Mayor?
Well, congratulations to Andrew Middleton, and I'm hoping that I get to read his essay soon so that we can find out what kind of changes he would like to make. You thought you were going to get away early, but this is the time of year where we do our council's goals for the year. So I just want to give a brief synopsis of last year's goals and then talk about a little bit about 2017 goals. We've been doing this for 6 years. It's our roadmap. It's what we follow. I'm going to do an abbreviated version, but these goals will be on our website, on the town website. They'll also be posted in different parts of the library and town hall. So that if you want to stand and read all of them thoroughly, you can do that. So our review of 2016 goals, the very first one, and these are in no order of priority, but was to work on better communication using a variety of methods. So we did have some council corner articles that were in the Virginia Review. We want to do that more this next year and also give them to the Allegheny Journal to print as well. We held several public hearings, especially on the rental inspection program. We have an active citizen advisory committee that keeps us informed of the hot topics in the community. 2 of us are on the intergovernmental committee where we work with the other 3 governing bodies to discuss certain things and to act on certain things. We have the Visit Clifton Ford's website, which has helped communication in the town. And I think a good example of communication this year was a group of concerned citizens that came to us to talk about the condition of Washington Park. Since then, there have been several actions taken, and Darlene Merchant is very good at reporting how that collection of money is increasing, that will be spent on that. So citizens saw a need, they came to this forum and talked about it, and we responded. So that is communication at its best. Number 2, promote and implement the tax exemption program. This was developed by all the governing bodies in the area. Some of us call it the tax abatement program. I checked on this at the first quarter of last year. No one had taken advantage of this. This has been in effect for about 2 years. So we're going to work harder on that to try to promote that. Continue to support the efforts for long-range strategic planning for the town of Clifton Forge. And those plans will be worked on this year. We had updates from a lot of different organizations. We had an update by the Planning Commission, Chamber of Commerce, the Armory, the Library, and on and on. So we want to continue that because those updates are good for us and they're also good for the people who attend the meetings. We want to continue efforts to market the town-owned properties by working with economic development, Main Street. We implemented the tourism zone this year, and Darlene Merchant has been working very hard for broadband efforts so that we can talk about having that in our community as well. Market. The Clifton Forge is also very popular on the visitcliftonforge.com website. We'll have an update on that website this year to see just what kind of traffic we're getting for that. Continue to promote cleanup efforts by the town. That's number 5. We have a bunch of organizations that help with that. We also have the code enforcement program, the rental inspection program. The Corridor Curb Appeal Vision 2025 committee is very active in this town and does a lot with that. And the council has endorsed the support the Beyond the Corridor recognition, and 4 homes were recognized this year. They did amazing things to their homes. Number 6, ensure that adequate time and focus are available for the 3-year Roxbury project. And things that have been done on the Roxbury project this year, the property has been acquired to widen the intersection. The widening is going to be occurring in the next year. Number 2, new water and sewer lines and connections, milling and paving the streets, and stormwater improvements have all been done. Purchased property for the neighborhood playground. And number 4, constructed 3 new homes and rehabilitated 2 more. That's just in the first year. Number 7, continue ongoing efforts to establish Amtrak depot in the area of C&O Heritage Center. We have encouraged it. Not much has been done on that, so that's one that we need to encourage a little bit harder in the coming year. Number 8 was develop a high school student internship program for selected students to work with Public Works during the summer. That did not happen at all. But what we do hope to do is get more involved in the schools. As Arlene mentioned about her and Carl's and Tom Seifel's visit, things like that by going to the school, maybe helping our causes and talking to the students a little bit more. And number 9 was to support new development efforts by the town and to continue to encourage a more proactive chamber marketing plan to market the downtowns. They have spent money on marketing Clifton Forge and Covington. We would like all of the organizations in the downtown area to work well together, market together by putting these things on websites and social media. And one thing that the council has done is try to concentrate on better signage for tourism events in the area. So that was 2016. 2017 we have increased to 10 goals. And number 1 is, again, that communication, just as I spoke about before, so I'm not going to talk about that again. Number 2, we really want to work more on promoting and implementing the tax abatement program on our website and try to get the other governing bodies on their website as well. Number 3, we want to continue to get those updates from the different organizations in town, and we've added an update from the Visit Clifton Forge and also the Roxbury Project. Number 4, continue efforts to market town-owned properties by working with economic development. This is just same as the last year. Work harder through online and social media efforts to let people know what kind of town Clifton Forge is and why it's a good place to own a business and to relocate. Number 5, continue to promote cleanup efforts by the town, and that is very much the same as last year. Number 6, ensure that adequate time and focus is available for the 3-year Roxbury project. This takes an enormous amount of time. Darlene Burcham is very involved in that, and Carl goes to the meetings, and Carl's going to be doing the updates for this coming year. Number 7, encourage the Historical Society, C&O, to work with Amtrak to relocate the station to the C&O Heritage Center. We think that would be a great first look at the town by having a better place for people to borrow from the trains. Number 8, continue focus on improving sidewalks and paving. Some of that was done this year. We hope to do a lot more next year, or this year, 2017. Number 9, support the efforts of a town-initiated marketing plan. We're taking some of the money that we get from some of the taxes, and hopefully we'll use that for marketing the town and encouraging the different organizations to work together and market together. And number 10, remove and clear property where C&O shops are located to prepare the area for development. And those are our goals for 2017.
Thank you very much. I have a couple items to bring up tonight. Well, one item is the town council had a meeting on the 19th with the Citizens Advisory Committee. I think it was a very productive meeting. One item that we need to consider, we've had a couple of folks drop off of the committee, and we are now seeking 2 more interested citizens who may want to serve on that committee. I think the idea is, their idea is we're going to redo the comprehensive plan or update it pretty soon. And they had some discussion about the rough condition of the streets in town, which that's a process that's ongoing, and I think we're making fairly good progress. Naturally, it takes time, and it also takes much money. So that item is something that we do as we can afford. There was some discussion about downtown parking. At the present time, we're not utilizing all the parking. So consequently, as need comes up, we will certainly make efforts to expand our parking in downtown. Then I have another report here. I am now serving with 2 hats on the Roxbury Committee since Johnette no longer on council. We're still involved in phase 1. We've had a total of 18 applications received. We've approved 11 plus 3 these were substantial reconstruction, which is replacing the entire houses. 2 of these projects have been completed. The third one will be completed as soon as the contractor takes care of the problems with the floor in the third house. We have 4 at the present time. We have 4 in the rehabilitation stage. 1's been completed, 2 are underway, and we're in a pre-bid status, because that probably has been completed by now, or will be within the next few days.
I think it's Friday.
This Friday?
I think the bid was
Okay.
for Friday.
All right, that's a total. We have a total of 7 houses that were included in phase 1. In phase 2, it will start soon. There are 11 properties included in phase 2. The grant from the Allegheny Foundation, which Ms. Burcham put in her effort once again, and we have received another $145,000 grant to be added to the monies that will be contributed by the Community Development Program. There were several programs that were available to folks that are either involved, have been involved, or will be involved in the redoing of these homes. 4 people attended the home maintenance education classes that was provided by TAP. Fire housing activities. All of the folks that are involved in this have received 40 brochures which were distributed to each house that are involved in the program. On the updated project management plan, which was 12/28/2016. Our next meeting will be on February 16th, 2017. Under the Oversight Committee, we have paid $171,644 for the 2 completed reconstruction programs. They have been okayed and the money is being distributed. The third one will be paid upon a construction problem with the floor in that house. As soon as the contractor takes care of that, he will get paid. That's my report on that area. See what else they have hidden in our program here. Lots of little niceties. I guess that pretty well completes my section of the reports. I do want to thank the few folks who did show up tonight. We're appreciative of everyone shows, and hope that more people will become involved and attend our meetings. It gives us some idea that there is an interest being shown by our population. So thank all you folks for coming. And we have going to have a closed session tonight. As soon as I find the numbers.